Do you remember the moment your confidence just snapped? That terrible, internal surrender where you wanted to quit everything. It's more than just frustration. It's the deep, awful ache where your mind tells you a lie. You tried. You failed. You should just stop. We let that fear, that heavy, silent shame, become the prison that keeps us from trying anything truly great ever again. What if the moment you feel most defeated is the moment you're closest to your freedom? Listen closely, because what this broken girl learned from a tired, old teacher didn't just mend a project, changed her entire future. This is Professor Alistair Finch. For years, he carried the crushing weight of almost a famous writer, almost a successful academic. He spent his life substituting for the dream he thought was meant for him. He felt like a ghost, haunting the hallways of his own regret. When he saw the tears welling up behind Elara's eyes, he knew he couldn't walk away. He saw his own shame, magnified. He realized his real failure wasn't the book he didn't publish, it was the story he gave up on. And he was determined to stop Elara from doing the same thing. You are not your mistake. That clay is not you. Your greatest mistake is believing the lie that one failure ends the story. Get up. The story always continues. He knew that the fight had to be won inside her mind first. He had to replace her shame with a radical truth. What if the thing you are most ashamed of is the very thing you need to share? Alistair didn't start with textbooks. He started with failure. He put his own proof of not good enough on the desk and gave them all permission to be imperfect. This means nothing. This shiny metal means nothing. The value is the work, the effort, the courage to try. Then, he wrote his new course title on the board. Aesthetics of Failure. The sound of the chalk was the sound of a mental prison cracking open. We will stop running from mistakes. We will invite them in. Because failure is not a final grade. It is a critical piece of data. It tells you exactly where to aim next. It is your most expensive, most valuable information. His words didn't just inspire, they demanded a response. He challenged every student. Go find your worst mistake. Bring your broken bird. Treat it like the most valuable lesson you have ever learned. What is the one failure you keep pushing down? Are you ready to admit that it's the key to your growth? The moment you stop hiding your failure is the moment you unlock your future. Alistair showed her that the landscape of failure is not dead. It's a place of raw, beautiful potential. Every broken thing here was a monument to courage. They stopped at that ceramic bowl mended with gold, the famous technique. Elara replied, "It's not whole. It's just broken. Look closer. The breaks are not a flaw, they are the story. The gold highlights the journey. It says, I broke, and I was strong enough to keep going. The damage proves your resilience." That was the mindset secret. The power isn't in avoiding the break, it's in your choice to repair, to learn, to highlight the lesson. Alistair wasn't just talking about a bowl. He was talking about his own life, and hers. Your life doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be true. Go be true to yourself. Go use that truth. You cannot achieve victory by hiding your scars. You achieve it by wearing them proudly. Stop trying to erase the past. Start learning how to highlight the lessons. Elara didn't reach for the glue, she reached for the threads. She made the powerful choice to stop trying to be the perfect artist and chose to be the honest artist. She took the data from her mistake and built a new, unique sculpture of resilience. Elara said, "This is not my failure. This is my evidence." That was the victory. It wasn't a ribbon or a perfect grade. It was the moment she stopped letting fear control her and chose vulnerability and strength. And Professor Finch, watching her, finally saw his own purpose. His failure wasn't the end of his life, it was the exact map that led him to his true calling. The journey to your greatness starts the second you forgive yourself for your past. Now, go and build your next great mistake. Your biggest win is waiting for you right after the mistake you refuse to make. Are you ready to build it?